Good morning. A little overcast today. Maybe it'll change back here at the castle. You right? Working on this forge still. This isn't the only thing that I'm doing. Okay, so that's part of what takes so long. Life gets in the way. So I don't know, there's a couple of people that seem to know what they're talking about when it comes to cars and stuff like that comment on my channel. That's the brake booster right there. That's the replacement one. That's the old one. This is the master cylinder right here. And that's the power booster right there, the black thing. These are in flexible, but they don't have a whole lot of movement. So it turns out I had to remove, I got fat hands and arms and stuff, so I have to clear space. There's no getting around it. So I had to take the cowl off. I had to take all that off just to get in there and see where I'm working on. I don't do well in tight spaces. Got to take the wiper motor control system off, and yeah, just a whole bunch of other. I had to pull that computer out of the housing over there. And I don't want to play with the fuel lines too much because they're made out of like neoprene or some kind of hard plastic, and no bueno. Put a little crack in that, you got real problems. And getting that thing out, I don't know. I think I'm in over my head. I might have to unbolt the master cylinder. When you do that, then you introduce air into the brake system. When you introduce air into the brake system, then you gotta bleed the brakes. And even then, after bleeding the brakes, the brake light will still stay on because I guess the ABS or something, I don't know, needs to be reset, and I don't have that kind of tool. So then the ABS light will always be on. And bleeding the brakes is contingent on the bleeder valve actually being able to turn. Because the bleeder valve may very well be, even after spraying it and letting it soak with PB Buster and not that crap right there, that stuff's they are not always guaranteed to, you know, they're little like 8mm deal, and they're not always guaranteed to turn. A lot of times they end up just cracking off, and then you gotta replace the caliper or whatever. So that's what I'm cogitating on. I'm like, I'm being very careful because money does not exist. And if I break something, then this is going to stay broken for who knows how long, and then the wife will be without a car. It's that simple. And then when the wife's without a car, then I got to take my old rapidly running down turd right there that I've already put about 15,000 miles on that thing since acquiring it. And I really haven't done any maintenance to it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get under here and unbolt it from there. I don't know, man. I had a couple of people comment that I didn't need to remove all that, and they've done a few of them, and I don't know how you get it out of there without removing everything. It's not like a older truck like that. You could get at it. Or even, I wonder about this minivan. It's not a known problem with these Chevy minivans. It's a known problem with the Ford Edge that the power booster goes out. Oh yeah, it would be, in this minivan, it would be a bit of a job also. I would find myself probably needing to remove all of that also. Actually, with this minivan, it actually looks even harder to do, because I don't see how you would get that brake booster out past all those brake lines right there. Yeah, if something like that went out on this, it would just stay broken. I should actually check the oil. It would stay broken because, not because I couldn't fix it, I probably could, but the amount of time that would take me to repair something like that, it would be incredible. I don't move fast. I never have. Slow and lumbering. And this is quite low on motor oil. It's down over a quart, as far as I could tell. Let's take a second reading. Oh yeah. So it holds 5 quarts, but down about 2. This, when I went to the scrapyard the other day, I got a nail in the tire there, and because I noticed the tire was a bit low, so I filled it up with air. So it's a slow leak. And I have to drive into the city, so I go take my aunt to go get her driver's license, because her driver's license it's expired. She's 70 years old. She drives like crap. She's a horrendous driver. I wonder if my father-in-law's got any motor oil laying around. NW30. I guess I'll take that. Some oil is better than no oil, I guess, right? Why did I close the hood? I don't know. Because I just thought about raiding the oil cabinet. Realizing that I'm down almost 2 quarts. I haven't changed the oil. I put 15,000 miles on this thing. I really should actually change the motor oil. I don't need more problems, right? So I was watching that Florida Scrapper channel, right? Are you guys familiar with that guy? He's pretty good. But I was noticing his channel's pretty popular. It's much more popular than mine. That's cool. But I was noticing in the comment section, he's getting a lot of the same kind of comments I get. You know, people are like, because he came across this house that has all kinds of tools. The guy won the lottery in Florida, and the guy used to work at the scrapyard with him. And you know, when you work at a scrapyard, a lot of guys collect tools that come into the scrapyard. So this guy's backyard and his sheds were filled with tools, engine hoist and all kinds of stuff, right? And people were commenting on him, saying, "Hey, you could sell that, and you could sell this, and you could sell that," and I think Florida Scrapper just pretty much is like me and just scraps everything, basically. You know, people are telling him he could resell stuff. What my claim is, he probably doesn't have the space for all that. And everything is basically just scrapped to him. Turn it in for what you can get for it. Otherwise, you end up like me, and you have a warehouse filled with junk and stuff that I guess you could sell, but you don't really have the means to sell it. Like on my channel, my daughter and my wife tried setting up a PayPal account, and it wouldn't go for whatever reason. It wouldn't connect to my account because they were trying to get it linked into their bank account because I don't have a bank account. Yeah, that's a long story. I'll see you in the next video.